Hello, fourth grade, and welcome to another week. And I'm hoping you're doing well still. I know that you've seen some changes in the lesson plans, and I hope that those were helpful. And I also hope you noticed that this is the last week, I believe, of science. So all you need now is to keep your science books if you have science things that you need to make up, science worksheets that you need to make up. But if I send you a list of missing work and you don't have any science missing work, you can go ahead and send the science work and the science book, the actual book, back to me. The science works text is yours, but the science book can be sent back to the school if you're finished with all the missing work. So with all the announcements out of the way, let's go ahead and get to spelling list 29. And we're going to go ahead and look for double letters. So as I'm looking at the list, I see number 4 has 2 R's in irresistible. Continuing down, we have number 8, 2 R's in territory. Don't forget the capital I in number 11 for Idaho and capital I, capital D. Moving on to the next column here, we see 2 R's in carriage for number 18. And continuing into the vocab list, we see number 26, 2 R's in correspond. Number 28, 2 P's in apparatus. And that is it for double letters. So again, you have the super sentences down there on page 33. If you would like to have an extra grade in spelling, that is totally up to you. If you do work on page 33, go ahead and take a picture and send it to me, and that will be an extra grade for you. If you do not do it, it does not count against you. It is just an extra grade. It will help you with learning how to use those words in sentences correctly. So let's go ahead and work through the list, saying it together. And don't forget, even though I don't put it in the lesson plans, it's still required to at least say the list with me every day, or to say the list 2 times out loud to someone or to your wall if you wish. Just saying it out loud and working through the list, that will help you to memorize it, or maybe practice it by taking fake tests and have a sibling give you a test. But just remember that you should be saying it out loud once or twice every day to practice. So let's start with number 1 is parachute. The skydiver packed his parachute carefully. Parachute, P-A-R-A-C-H-U-T-E, parachute. Number 2, voyage. A voyage is a journey by water. Voyage, V-O-Y-A-G-E, voyage. Number 3, pianos. The music studio has a number of pianos for students to practice on. Pianos, P-I-A-N-O-S, pianos. Number 4, irresistible. Mother's homemade apple pie is irresistible. Irresistible, I-R-R-E-S-I-S-T-I-B-L-E, irresistible. Number 5, citrus. Florida grows citrus fruit like oranges and grapefruit. Citrus, C-I-T-R-U-S, citrus. Number 6, mustache. Abraham Lincoln wore a beard, but not a mustache. Mustache, M-U-S-T-A-C-H-E, mustache. Number 7, scheme. The colonists had a well-planned scheme to dump British tea into Boston Harbor. Scheme, S-C-H-E-M-E, scheme. Number 8, territory. Many pioneers worked hard to settle new territory in America. Territory, T-E-R-R-I-T-O-R-Y, territory. Number 9, machinery. The loud machinery noises hurt my ears. Machinery, M-A-C-H-I-N-E-R-Y, machinery. Number 10, nachos. Jose liked his nachos with salsa and sour cream. Nachos, N-A-C-H-O-S, nachos. Number 11, Idaho. Idaho is famous for its potatoes. Idaho, capital I-D-A-H-O, Idaho, capital I, capital D, Idaho. Number 12, sopranos. Our choir has 6 sopranos and only 3 basses. Sopranos, Sopranos, sopranos. Number 13, characteristic. A characteristic of most mammals is that they have hair. Characteristic, characteristic, characteristic. Number 14, creaking. The hall floor was creaking when my brother tiptoed by. Creaking, creaking, creaking. Number 15, license. When you are older, you may get a license to drive. License, license, license. Number 16, journey. Marco Polo wrote of his journey to China. Journey, journey, journey. Number 17, memos. Mr. Allen sent several memos about the meeting. Memos, memos, memos. Number 18, carriage. My favorite part of our trip to New York City was the carriage ride through Central Park. Carriage, carriage, carriage. Excuse me. Number 19, photos. Many antique stores sell old photos as well as furniture. Photos, photos, photos. Number 20, curious. A child is born naturally curious. Curious, curious, curious. Number 21, flaunt. Don't flaunt your new watch at school today. Flaunt, flaunt, flaunt. To show something proudly and boastfully. Flaunt. Number 22, imply. Be careful not to imply that you have finished your homework if you haven't. Imply, imply, imply. To suggest, to mean without saying so. Imply. Number 23, trivial. Our trials here on earth are trivial when we realize how wonderful heaven will be. Trivial, 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 of little importance. Trivial. Number 24, hygiene. She is careful about her personal hygiene. Hygiene, 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 the rules of good health. Number 25, endeavor. Gabriel will endeavor to improve his history grade. Endeavor, 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 to try hard. Endeavor. Number 26, correspond. Do you correspond faithfully with your pen pal? Correspond, correspond, correspond. To write letters, correspond. Number 27, fortunate. We are fortunate to arrive safely during the storm. Fortunate, fortunate, fortunate. Well favored, fortunate. Number 28, apparatus. The scuba diver used the breathing apparatus to control his airflow. Apparatus, apparatus, apparatus. Tools and equipment for a special task, apparatus. Number 29, exhale. Humans breathe in oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. Exhale, exhale, exhale. To breathe out, exhale. Number 30, plateau. The wild horses galloped across the smooth plateau. Plateau, 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 a level spot in the mountains, plateau. And that is it for list 29. Be looking out for my prepositions list. I know that you need to memorize it and that big list might be daunting, but I have a special song for you that might help you to memorize it a lot better. So right after this video, I will be uploading a video for the prepositions list. You do need to memorize those. Those will be on a quiz and then eventually on your test, and I will be testing you of those throughout the week. And expect me to ask you a few language questions about prepositions when you call for oral reading. So with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you later. Bye.